sure we're live. Let's see. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Get this going. Nope. All right, that doesn't want to work. That's fine. All right, we're here to continue Pillars of Eternity. When last we left, we had just gone into a weird fortress. I forget what the game calls it, but we met another watcher who was insane, and he attacked us at the end. We had to kill him. We freed his spirit, and now we own a cursed keep. And we still have very, very little clue what's actually going on. So let's get back in. See if we can solve some things here. That is the cat. This is not the correct team. That is my other team. Oops. Let's see here. What is the latest one? 91919192. So you. Oh, that's weird. Oops, loaded the wrong game. Alright, here we are in our cursed stronghold, that's what they call it. And they are building things, I think. Let's see here. No events. What else we got? Upgrades. This one takes 2 more days. That's all that we got going right now because everything is expensive and there's a crap ton of it.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We got other places to go, I think. We should probably look at the journal and see what we're doing. Because I don't remember everything that we did. We freed this keep and stuff, but... L does not open a journal. How about J? J. Okay. Here's some quests. That is the quest for the whatever is underneath the cursed fort that made it cursed. Let's come to Druid and search for sacred text. For a long search, he believed that he would track the talent buried. Oh yeah, that's related to going underneath our keep. I met a stranger priest in Mars. Because we have something to gain from questioning one another. Oh, that's my person that's following. That doesn't do anything. Travel with me. Yep. Alright. Marewood has told me that I might find the leaden key in the city of Defiance, never far from the Queen. Is there I must go? Okay. So we need to go to that city. So let's get out of here. I can just probably... Yeah, there we go.
Bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
You know what? I actually noticed something when I was doing the other game for the testing. You can talk to companions. Let's see what they have to say. We'll talk to the mage here. Yeah, seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, suckling a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You've been acting strange, man.
A crumbling castle, abandoned memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange things.
That's fair.
And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think, man.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Let's discuss something else. What's, Ader? That's his home. Okay. There's baggage. Our Imperial past is still fresh in the minds of many. It's been difficult to adjust. People here are informal, hot-blooded, more attentive to insult than to duty. But as long as one avoids provocation, well, what the hell do you think you were doing? That's exactly what you did. It's enough to get along. I've gotten accustomed enough to keep my thoughts to myself. Bull crap, you have. How'd I get the bear with me? I chose the ranger class, and that gave me a pet. There was a couple you could choose from. I went with bear. Yeah, looks like you quiet and attentive. How may I be of service? Also, hello. How long were you in the Gilded Veil? I really wish this was voiced, but whatever. Not much longer than you. Okay, so you weren't here that long. Alright, that's all. We know what to do next. Let's talk to this other guy.
Hey.
This guy we just got that we don't know much about.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You had things you wanted to ask him?
Nah, well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
I won't judge. Yes, I will.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewind, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Rey at Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my
should be
soul or
embarrassed.
something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
I don't think it works
Of
that
course,
way.
I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
And then, for some reason, the very last bit of dialogue isn't voiced. This game is so... It's so random with things either voiced or not. That whole thing, he's been talking the entire time. The very last line of text right here, and he doesn't say it. Why? That drives me nuts. Why would you do that? Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with Watchers. I should be starting with records. You should be prepared that there may not be a record. And be any worse off. That's true. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have been having Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me.
No kidding.
I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Really? I usually lean towards ranger classes. I like bow and arrow classes, but honestly, when I play a ranger class or something like that, archer, ranger class, whatever they want to call it, I don't like having pets. Like, that's why I didn't play hunter in WoW. It's because I don't want a pet. I just want to have a bow and arrow and shoot it in people's faces. Did Legolas have a pet? No. Alright. So, we got a quest update. Good. Good. We learned some things about him. I'm going to turn the volume up because I can barely hear them. Sound. Voice. Let's turn voice all the way up. That should always be at max. Master will turn up a little bit. That sounds alright. Alright. That's better. Alright, we talked to him. That was interesting. Let's... Oh, God. Do we really want to talk to Psychopath here? Oh, God. Not voiced again. You saw how it went back and forth before. Why?
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door.
Hello, Smalls. I hope your ISP has stopped being crappy. I mean, that happens sometimes, right? Why were we supposed to meet? Oh, God, it's not voiced again. The why of it is you're a watcher. The watcher runs two roads of why. This guy's going to be really hard to read accurately without me messing up. For me, it's more of a matter of what. There was a time when I wouldn't have spared a thought for your words or even bothered with you, but now seeking out watchers is what I do. To put truth to them, to see which of the two ways they bend. What kind of truth? Oh God, he's a wall of text for somebody that doesn't like to talk. Either you're a dry field in need of harvest burning, or you're lost in the darkness. Either way, you can see differently from others. There's a very loud motorcycle. I apologize. Motorcycle jerks. I can tell by the way you noticed the staff first off. Oh God, this guy's impossible to talk to. Let's leave him.
Following your lead.
This guy's way too happy, but let's see what he says.
Poor Mayor Wald.
Oh, he talks.
He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
You know something I realized, Smalls? I didn't even think of it before. When I run games that aren't on Steam, like say it's an older game or it's on Origin, Good Old Games, whatever, I leave Steam open. Steam knows not to download games when I'm running a Steam game. When I'm running another game, though, it doesn't know crap. It doesn't know not to do it. So I need to remember, anytime I play one of those other games on a different service, close Steam. And I've forgotten that, like, every time. I just realized that really recently. Like, that could really screw with the streaming. He couldn't be... Yeah. Hey, Maverick. Well, you know what, Smalls? Plea and I played Killing Floor 2 when it was free over the weekend. It's a 7 gig download. It took us a half hour to download it, both of us. And I know I have a good connection. Plea seems to have a good connection. So I don't know why that game took a half hour to download 7 gigs. 7 gigs should take me like 5 minutes at most. So I don't know what happened there. Sometimes Steam is wonky. I don't know. What was the problem? He said if I can find out what caused this, it might help me. Yeah. That's true. I am not talking now, and there's no such thing. There's just too much knowledge. Come, we'll find your answers and mine. Alright, so we've talked to everybody, basically.
Just say
We've got
the
a little
word.
more of their story. We updated a quest, even. So let's move on. So we need to go to that city. I think Defiance Bay. Yeah, that's it. I guess that's not the name of the city, though. Or maybe it is. Okay, well, I guess it is. We can't go there directly. It looks like we have to either go here or here. We've been here. So let's check out a new area. Woodland Plains. It'll take 18 hours. Damn. All right. Yeah, well, Smalls, when I moved from Pittsburgh, I was at like 75 to 80. So I've grown 10-ish in June, July, August. 3 months. I also have a new follower notification. It is very, very stupid. So if somebody does follow you, get to see that ridiculous crap I made. It's really dumb.
Laying low.
Oh, that's the sneak key. No. I've played this and Divinity recently. I have to remember which key is the show things on ground key. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? A forest troll, we've dealt with them before, and a Puagra. Puagra? What? Damn it. Looks like an elf. Let's just say dark elf. We got a dark elf. Alright, everybody attack. The one forest troll. Oh, we're kind of weak, aren't we? I should have probably rested. Blast him. Oh, there's 3 trolls. How we doing? I'd like to be better than that. Ray of fire. Yeah, trolls don't like fire. What's weird solo? This game? This game is only solo. It's so stupid. Oh, thanks for following. It was weird solo. This game is only solo. This isn't a multiplayer one. That's so stupid. Whoa, what happened to everybody? They're kind of glowing. I don't like them glowing.
You should have.
He didn't cast that fire spell. Is he stuck or something? I warned you I made a really stupid one. Oh, this is bad. We may have to reload. Yeah, we got one guy almost down. Small rain blight. Where'd you come from? Huh, this isn't looking great. You up? It must not be. No, you're at 0. You're at 0. Yeah, this might be a reload. Infestation of maggots. I have played Baldur's Gate. I've never completed a Baldur's Gate. I was actually thinking of looking for a group of people to play through Baldur's Gate with. Like maybe once a week we play for a couple hours until we're done. I'm reloading this. This is a disaster. Honestly though, if I did find people for that, I might want to do Icewind Dale first, because I've never done Icewind Dale at all. Let's camp. But I've played them. They're okay. I would say this game is maybe a little easier. I know it don't look like it because we just died.
Not a problem.
Alright, let's see if we can do this better. Everybody seems to like 2. You know, I have 2 regrets when it comes to games I've traded in. The big one is Chrono Trigger, because I keep the boxes and manuals and everything in perfect condition. And I traded in Chrono Trigger, and that was the biggest mistake I have ever done related to video games. I don't know what I was doing. That I should have never traded in Chrono Trigger. The second thing is I had the Baldur's Gate 2 Collector's Edition. It was a big box, and it had so much stuff in it. It was really cool, and I should have never gotten rid of it. I mean, if you look it up, you'll see it was pretty cool. Alright. We have a problem here, and it's these jerks. Do you have some kind of nuke? Ruling Flame. That will hit. Do it.
Yes?
Nuke. Pause. Alright, that worked fairly well. Well, they're separated now, kind of, so... Blast this bitch. I think it's a girl. Alright, we take her out, maybe we'll be alright. Because she seemed to be a big troll. Alright, everybody on this troll. Oh, do you still have it? I don't remember what was in it, but I remember I thought it was really cool. Big greenish box.
You're mine.
Alright, this is good. So much better than before. Whoa.
Death to our enemies.
Brave thou
You know, it looks like we didn't even need the rest. We just need to kill that, whatever it is. The dark
Lava will be on seat.
And troll goes down. Success. But yeah, if I can find people to do a weekly game of that, I would be very happy with that.
Not a problem.
But like I said, I might want to, if I did find people, I might want to do Icewind Dale just because I've never done Icewind Dale. Alright, let's continue exploring. See what we got. Zoom out a bit here. Check the map. Oh, what do we got here? Memorials. That's a lot of people. I wonder who it is. That has to mean something else. Maybe it's part of their Kickstarter? I don't know. Yeah, this was Kickstartered, I think. Yeah. Oh, what do we got? Forest Lurker.
Brave thou not believe.
Hello, Maverick.
Lavaru
You're mine.
beyond seek.
This weapon's no good to me.
Alright, this guy seems like he's a pain in the ass. Fire him.
I?
Lava roof.
That's it.
Death.
A gift if the Elvasion doesn't wake up.
We're taking a lot of damage here.
Brave thou not believe.
You know what? I forgot to
Can
do
do.
something. I meant to do this.
Yes?
We can set these guys to automatically do stuff. That's all. No, that's not what I wanted.
I?
The damage defense. Oh, I already set him.
Hey.
Maybe I already set them. Yeah, I did. All right, good, good.
Following
good.
your lead.
Yeah. Leave it to me.
We're not. Oh, we're healed up. Okay. I don't know how. Oh, maybe because I put it on easy. Oh, a lion. I wish I had a dentist in the party.
Brave thou not believe.
Lion versus bear.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Goodbye, lion. Exploring the map. What we got up here? More lions and a dead body.
You're mine.
Lioness. Oh man. We're kind
You should have run.
of screwing up his date, aren't we? Look, they even had a fresh meal. We so screwed up his date. Oh man, this lion's kicking his butt. Okay, he's better now. Alright, what do we got here? Dead Pilgrim. He's not anybody then. Alright. What's this? These are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp it within his beloved moon like curling fingers. I don't know what that means. Alright, well we reached the top layer. Let's head back. Not the best for a stream, but I like to explore all my areas. What do we got? More lions? Hello. You're not going to kill me, are you? Oh. We get to see what her past history is. I don't know where Sherlock is. Holy crap. I am not reading all that. Okay, so this isn't anybody. We just can see her past. Alright. Well, we'll leave them alone. Jeez. What was it? It was really stupid. Oh, hello.
Hush, Itumok. We'll just wait a little longer.
Hi, dog. Oh, we can't talk to the dog. A dwarven woman, dressed in skins and hides, leans against a road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumok. It's not him.
This outfit may not be flattering, but I am definitely not him. No argument there. It's not just you I'm looking for. It's just not you I'm looking for.
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him. That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up a minute. What are you talking
The
about?
long version. Here we go.
All right.
I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitok. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part. Oh. Okay. I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. Is she a watcher? 5 years. Could be anyone.
That about sums it up. Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do. Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok.
Oh.
Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later. When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time, it looks just like this.
I've never seen him either. Well, I've seen him. He always seemed alright, but not the type of shows. I really don't go for news-ish type shows, even jokish news-ish or any of that stuff. But when I was a teenager, I watched Dave Letterman all the time, so... Well, that's not entirely true. I watched Dave Letterman up until the point where he sits down and interviews people. Then I turn it off. But that was me as a teenager. It's been a long time since I watched any talk show. I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Sounds like he BS'd you, lady. Romance? I don't know, Smalls. I haven't seen any options for it yet. You like Ellen? I like Ellen's wife. Well, I liked Ellen's wife before she got all the surgery. Season 4 of Arrested Development, she looked pretty bad. Is Twining Trees a real place? You meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some especially good memories. What's the Wolf's Lair? Defiance Bay. Okay, go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place. Right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
Let me look at this.
Why? You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you? Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Alright, let's look at this statue, since we're an actual watcher, unlike the guy that BS'd her. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through the eyes that aren't yours. You catch the musk of beasts amongst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Sniff the breeze. You smell salt in the air. Wherever you're standing, wherever Pesca is standing, must be near the ocean. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? He's standing on a cliff. That's all we got. We don't have perception 18.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
Oh, I've got this guy backing me up, so obviously I'm on the up and up, because look at this guy. That is Growler. I did name him Growler.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
You can come with me.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
All right. So we can have 6 people at least. I think we're maxed out.
Just say the word.
Ready,
Let's look at her, though. She is set to... Let's make her aggressive. Defend self. Defend self. Yeah, it's fine. She wants to talk, though.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Sounds like you've been gone from home a long time.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Whoa. 2 hours of necking? God damn. What do you have to find? Why do you have to find? That's a good question. Did she ever say? I said something, Smalls. You weren't paying attention. I have no idea. I don't know if there's romances. All I can tell you is nothing's come up that's even remotely like that yet.
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Elite Sock. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Elite Sock during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persok died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero.
You know, Smalls, I said this in another stream. I'm trying to think of what game it was. I'm not sure. But I feel that romance in video games has never been done well. Like, it's always... You work on this relationship. You get these two people into each other. They build a relationship, at least in theory. And then they have sex. And once that has happened, nothing. Most games don't even acknowledge that they're still a couple. Most games don't even acknowledge that they banged. Most games don't acknowledge anything. Like, it's never been done well. Even BioWare doesn't do it well, because all you do is bang and then nothing. Mass Effect 1, the person you have a relationship with, guess what? The second game comes around, they're gone, off doing something else. You have a completely new party. You can either stay loyal to that person or bang someone in a new party. Mass Effect 3 comes along. You have a completely new party. You can either bang someone new or nothing, basically. It's nothing. It's never been done well. Mass Effect sounded like they were going to do it, and then they completely botched it. It's never been done well. No game has ever done a decent relationship, in my view. Like, the game that made me feel like the biggest connection to characters is Persona 4. Like, when that game was over, you're sad you're not going to know these people anymore. It's really, really well done. But even in Persona 4, once you've maxed out your relationship, nobody even acknowledges that you're probably dating this person. It's been never done well, and it bugs me. It's like they don't even call you a different name once you're in a relationship. They don't even wink or nod at you or make any kind of suggestive thing when they're talking, playful banter like couples do. Nobody does it. It's like once you hit that peak of relationship in a game, it just decides, all right, success, that part's done. Life is Strange. I wipe my butt with Life is Strange.
Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
You know what? Life is Strange. I like the story idea. I like what the story goes for. Every single character in that game I want dead. I want Life is Strange with better characters, not these garbage characters that's in that game. I can't stand them. That game has the worst characters I might have seen at least this year. I hate them all. I stopped watching all streams when they do Life is Strange, and then I go to the Wikipedia, and I'm like, what happens next in this story? Okay, that's kind of cool. I wish I could care at all about these characters. I don't want to spoil anything, because I know some of you guys are still playing that, but I know what happens at the end of episode 3. I know what happens at the end of episode 4. I just can't stand those characters. They are the scummiest, crappiest characters. I don't know who wrote them, but damn, I hope their intention was to make awful characters, because if they are, then they are one of the best writers ever.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, but sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me.
Oh.
If they think of me often.
This chick's married. Let's dump her. Get her out of the party. She's not bangable. Goodbye. Of course they do. And she stops talking. How many times am I going to say I am sick and tired of this game just dropping voice acting randomly?
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persak will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
I know this character has seen fragments. Really, what's it like? There are parts I like and parts I don't.
Makes me wonder what Persak remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us. Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
You guys like the rants, but it's also making this game take like 8,000 times longer than I intended. Recently, there have been a lot of good years. My aunt says we had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persk helped establish.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
You feeling the thrill of the chase or ready for this to be over? Let's go. All right.
I'm on it.
Guys, I thought I selected all of you. I guess I didn't. I'm sorry. Me and my awesome hat did not mean to run off on you.
Just say the word.
Let's go. Alright, so I think we've explored enough of this area. Let's put the kibosh on exploring this entire map and go to the city. See what's going on there. We'll come back to this map, I'm sure. There we go. We're at the bridge. 4 hours. Oh, we arrived at night. Who are you two? Who are you two? Okay, you guys have names, so we probably should talk to you. Oh, nope. I don't care. Don't care. Your past lives have nothing. Hey, hold on. You kind of look like a hot redhead. Hold on. Can I hit on you? Oh. Commoner. Commoner. Alright, none of you have names. You have a name. Nope. Don't care. They put a lot of time into making this game. So many people have flashback things. I can't believe the game made me walk across that bridge. But watch yourself in the city.
Greetings.
What can you tell me about this weird town? Sorry, but I don't have time right now. I'm too busy standing here in the middle of the night watching an entrance that nobody's going to bother. It's in the first fires if you want to see it. What's the problem? Refugees coming in from all parts. Oh my god. We found Europe. No. I don't think he has anything good to say. Let's go in. Yes, Maverick, I've always had a thing for redheads. That's not to say it's like a requirement or nothing, but I've always had a thing for redheads. Also, accents.
Defiance Bay, the city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
They incinerated a god? I just got an achievement that said completed Act 1. So we have completed Act 1, apparently. What am I drinking? Water. In my... Hold on, see if I can get this. Zojirushi water bottle thing. It's Japanese. I first heard about it on the Giant Bombcast, giantbomb.com, and I've always liked those guys, and they commented how this thing is basically one of the best things they've ever seen because it keeps things hot and cold, and they're right. This thing is ridiculous. I put like ice water in here, like water that's just shy of turning to ice. I'll leave it in the car in Phoenix, and I'll pick this up, and this thing will be red hot to hold. But you go to drink the water, it's ice cold. It's ridiculous. This thing is awesome. I recommend it if you need a water bottle. And that was my advertisement. This stream brought to you by Zojirushi. They actually make a bunch of kitchen things, I think. Type the name. Give me a second here. I don't trust this game in alt-tabbing. Alright, let's see. Type the name. Z. Oops, that's the wrong button. This and this needs to come back. There we go. Well, this isn't working. I might as well close that. I got it off of Amazon. Yeah, I think these things are awesome. Has a little flip blade. Locks in place. You can actually lock it. Has a lock on it. Yeah, this I've never like cared about what's in my water's in, but this thing keeps water cold in Phoenix weather. It's great. Let's check out the city, although it's the middle of the night. Do we have a map? Oh, thank God, we don't even have to unload the map. I mean, it's a major city. We shouldn't have to like do the fog of war thing, you know? All right, let's see. What is this? The Goose and the Fox. That sounds like an inn. Let's go there.
Defiance Bay. If ever there was a dry field in need of a cleansing flame.
God,
I found it.
religious people. I told you, Maverick, that this thing is awesome. All right. What do we got in the inn? Bunch of people. Actress. Are you the innkeeper?
Good day to you.
Can I get a room? Wow, your rooms are expensive. Your common room isn't even free. We'll rest in the common room. All right. I am going to stop there for the day. I actually intended to stream more today, but then I was at work till 7 p.m. I mean, I kind of expected a late day because it's 3 days worth of stuff for them to do, and I can't leave till they finish. But man, that was a long day. That's 10 hours. But I like this game still. I know this is a really short stream, but it's okay. That's going to be it for Pillars of Eternity today. Yeah, I will see you all next time for more of that.